Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well today. So I thought I should make this video in preparation for the massive Engage tournament I'm going to be doing tomorrow with all of the characters from Engage basically. Definitely all the playable ones and a few extras. There'll be 48 and I'll do a little post about it before the tournament starts tomorrow. That would be the 21st of February. And I just wanted to go over some tournament stuff and look back on the past polls and just kind of share the results for those of you who would have missed on those, because a lot less people voted back in the day when I started doing them. So I'll just skim through all the results and just have a quick chat about them just so you can see the past ones, because it'd be interesting to look at. And I just wanted to say, in terms of the actual voting on the polls, that the polls are designed to be voted based on how much you like the character, and I've seen some people kind of talk about how good a unit they are, and of course that is relevant. Like how good a unit someone is for me when I play through Fire Emblem games with them will make me like the character more, but it's not specifically about voting for unit strength. Although if that's what you care about, of course feel free to vote in that fashion, but the intention of the polls is people to choose their favorite character in terms of their design and personality, whatnot. But there's nothing wrong with voting for a unit because you like how strong they are. So let's go through all of the past polls. The first one I ever did, a proper one, was this Bluehead Pegasus Knight tournament after Chloe showed up in the trailer, and I thought it'd be interesting. And it was weird because in the first round I think Sheila got more than Katria, but in the end Katria won. She got 35%, just beat Cedar out. Then the next one I did was for Norian Royals, and you can just see that Camilla won that over Xandalea and Elise. I'm surprised Elise got less than Xander and Leo. I thought she was more popular, but yeah. And then Ryoma won the Hoshido one, and that was sad for me because Hanoka's my favourite. I love them all, to be honest though. All the royals from both are great. Your favourite Fates retainer, Odin won in the final. The earlier rounds just had all the previous retainers. I won't go over all the little small sections of each one, otherwise this video will be hours long. And then yeah, Odin, there he is winning. And this was a tie, this one, for the Awakening protagonist, which was interesting. I didn't expect Robin to tie with Lucino. I thought Lucy would just win, but there it was. A big tie from Quam in 26. I honestly thought Quam might be close to winning than Lucy. Actually no, I thought Lucy would win, then Quam, then Robin. But yeah, there it is. And Awakening Villain, there were I think 8 total, and then it got down to 4 in the final round, and Grima won. And my boy Warhawk got 22 in second, which was nice. Yeah, there's Green with his crown. Who's your favourite from FE7? And Lynn won this. And this was a little precursor to this huge tournament. Now, I am sad I didn't have Hector and Ellie Wood in it, and it is something I kind of regret. But it made it a lot easier to do this tournament with one less. I probably shouldn't have included the Alears and just had Hector and Ellie Wood in, but we are where we are. So yeah, these are all the groups. You can pause if you want to have a look, because I'm going to go through these. But yeah, if you want to have a little look, yeah. But I did screenshot most of the ones from this tournament, going through all of them, because it's a lot more interesting than the other ones, because it's all the main characters. So I'll go through these quickly, but you can pause on any of the screens if you want to see. So yeah, Group 1, Group 2, Robin winning that one. Who won Group 1? It was Micaiah, Just, and Just Shaz. Dimitri easily won that with Marth beating out Corin. Celica smashed it with Azura. Then Olm and Shez just beating out Lincia. That's the same one. Edelgard and Crom getting both on 45 each. Then Ike, in this hotly contested group, I say this was the closest first group, with Ike managing to beat Claude and Lucy going up first round. Byleth and Lynn, and Robin and Micaiah, and this is round 2. So we had Micaiah and Robin, and then we had Dimitri and Celica going through, Dimitri cleaning up. Then we had Edelgard and Olm going through. I'm surprised she got so much more than Crom in this round, because Crom got the same as her the round before. And then Ike going through with Claude again. And then we have Group 1 and Group 2. And yeah, you can see all of them there. Dimitri cleaning up with Celica getting in second just. Edelgard and Ike getting through Group 2. Claude dropping out. And then here are the final 4. Dimitri and Ike going huge. And this made me think Dimitri was going to win because he got 37%. And yeah, grand final. Boom, Ike won just by 2%. So close. And Ike was the winner. Also, I'll take this opportunity to say, yes, I do like my own posts. Which may be a bit cringe, but you know, gotta support myself out here. Just force of habit. Ashen Wolves. Yuri managed to win this one. This was just a little small one. Then I did the Knights of Saros. Shamir smashed that one with Gilbert getting a huge 3%. And then here is a dancer tournament. So I didn't show the whole thing. I'll just skim through it again. Oh wait, no, it's here actually. Yeah, so these are the groups. You can pause if you want to see. And from group 1, Ninny and Rayson went through. And then Olivia went through easily with Leanne in second. Azure went huge and Tethys in second. Dorothea and Raphael. Then here are the final 8. And this is the finals. And it came down to Azure and Dorothea, and Azure managed to win. And then we had the Fire Emblem Students Tournament. And this is the opening thing. How many were there? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 characters in here. So this is not including the house leaders. And then we had these 3 groups in the semi-finals, I guess you would call it. And only, I think, 2 from each of these groups? Yeah, so 2 from each of these groups went through, but then I split it up into 2 groups of 3. And only 1 went through to the final. And then it ended up with Lysithia and Marianne coming out of those groups. Lysithia won. Let's go. Obviously happy about that. And yeah, there she is. Then we have the Fates Children Tournament. And those are the 6 groups there. And these were the characters who got through to the final, 12. This is the final 4 voting, with Ophelia smashing it. Again, feel free to pause on the previous ones. Then Ophelia and Soleil were in the final 2, and it was quite obvious Ophelia was going to win anyway, but there she goes. Which again, I was happy about too, because I like Ophelia a lot. She's awesome. And this was asking people who they choose in the first playthrough of Engage, and more people said Mère alear. Then I did a Awakening Children tournament. I think this was the last one before Engage came out. So yeah, these were the first groups of 4 and 3. Got down to these 8. And then the final 4 here, unsurprisingly, was these guys, which was to no one's surprise. And also, unsurprisingly, Lucina won. And then I'll quickly go through these. So the Engage tournaments I've done so far. Chloe smashed the Ferene tournament and came in first quite easily. Yanaka did the same with the Brodia tournament, with Diamond doing pretty well too. And then Ivy again crushed the Alicia tournament. And that leads us where we are now, doing the Solm tournament, which will finish at the end of today, where Merrin will most likely be the winner. Which, honestly, I was surprised. I thought Tamara Forgado would win, but there we go. So, yeah. In terms of the Engage tournament I'm going to be starting, I just want to explain how I do kind of seeding, and also how the tournament's going to work, how the characters are going to move through the tournament. The seeding will work somewhat based upon these previous tournaments I've done, so I know who's the more popular characters, so it's better not to put them in the same groups as each other. Obviously, you don't want to see the same characters going through. However, it's unfair to put all these really popular characters in the same groups at the start, because then it's, you know, we want to see all the most popular ones competing against each other in the end, because that's, you know, that would only make sense, because the ones who are technically going to do better in these tournaments, where the whole point is to judge popularity, the popular characters should be able to progress through the tournament as far as they can in terms of their popularity. So I'll be doing that, and I'll also be trying to split up people from the same nation a bit, so there's not groups crowded of people from Solm or Alucia, etc. A lot of it will be random placed, but I'll start off doing ones randomly, and then I'll make sure I'll probably put the seeds first, so I'll have like all the winners and second places from the engaged tournaments in different groups from that I've done so far, as in, you know, Chloe, Yunaka, Ivy, and I guess Maren, and then the second places in those tournaments too will probably be put in all the different 8 groups, or maybe I'll slap Vale or Alear, and yeah, just to split them up, the more popular characters, and then I'll just shove in ones randomly from each nation, kind of splitting it up nicely. Also, how it will work in terms of how it progresses, there will be 48 participants. That means 12 groups of 4, then it'll be going down to 6 groups of 4, and then I think it should be 3 groups of 4 with 2 going through from each one, and then 2 groups of 3, and then a final 2. So similar to how I did the Fire Emblem 3 Houses students tournament where there were 24, it's just that with an extra round basically. Cool. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the past results of the tournaments, and I'm looking forward to doing more tournaments in the future, carrying on. There'll be some really interesting ones after this Engage one. I'll go back on some previous games. We're not just going to do Engage forever. So there'll be some ones like, what's everyone's favourite Fire Emblem game? I'll put them all together. Or maybe favourite Dark Mage or something like that. There were some other things we talked about, and yeah, just characters from previous games and maybe groups of characters. I would like to do a protagonist one again way in the future, but long time from that. Or, you know, favourite villains from all the games, could do that. That'd be interesting. So yeah, just a few things like that, and I'll take some polls and whatnot. And I'm kind of wanting to do it so members can do it, but obviously that's not a big thing on my channel yet. Anyway, hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all soon, and I look forward to seeing all your comments under the tournament polls. Ciao!